So this wasn't a video that I was planning on making. I was actually in the middle of working on some Toonie talks, but I got done watching tonight's episode of Wheel of Fortune, and then it clicked with me. With all the TV talk I've been doing, I haven't done any conversations about Wheel of Fortune itself. Wheel of Fortune is a show that I've been watching roughly since I was a very small child. I started watching with my grandmother. She used to have a basement apartment in our old house, and I would go down there around Wheel of Fortune time, so roughly 7 p.m. And I would go and watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy back to back. And we used to have saltine crackers with peanut butter, make sort of peanut butter sandwich crackers, and it was really just fun memory. She died back in '04, so may she rest in peace. I still miss her today, but for over the years off and on, I started watching it myself just when it turned on, and obviously life gets busier and you kind of stop doing what you used to, but just in recent years, as media has kind of sucked, I've gone back and watched both this and Jeopardy back to back, and Jeopardy feels different because Alex Trebek is gone. May he also rest in peace. But Wheel is largely the same. Pat and Vanna are still there, and the sets are mostly familiar. The wheel itself is mostly familiar. They've added and taken away some stuff, but the experience has stayed largely the same and has been largely enjoyable since I was a kid. And it just puts you back into that mindset of old school television and how you would get excited. Like, I get excited to tune into it. Like, I don't want to miss it when it gets closer to this time and something comes up. I'm like, oh, I really don't want to miss Wheel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch, to try to solve the puzzles. It's been largely the same experience, but in a good way. This is the type of stuff that modern television should be. It should be engaging. It should be familiar. It should be fun. This show's been going on since before I was born, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure it's fun for the people who are in the audience and the people who partake. I've never done that. I don't know if I ever will. It's all the way out in California. Not a huge California fan, but I mean, I wouldn't mind going and at least being a part of the studio audience to say that I was in the Pat and Vanna era. I don't know if I ever will, but it just reminded me that their entertainment that is good is still possible in an era where it feels like entertainment just sucks across the board, where nothing, even the stuff that people like, just doesn't appeal to me. This is something that's been a staple of my life since I was a child, and it's something that I've been able to continuously go back to, unwind, and just enjoy, not think about ideological nonsense, not think about political nonsense, not think about any of that. Just enjoy a simple game show that's fun. See how everybody's enthusiastic and happy to be there in a nice cheery atmosphere. It's just a whole lot of fun, and I love doing it. And you can get it for free because, again, if you have an over-the-air antenna, you can get it for free from your CBS affiliate if it's powerful enough. It's easy to access. It's been at roughly the same time at night. I'm on the East Coast, so it's usually 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Jeopardy's at 7:30. It just feels good that there's something that's largely unchanged and not trying to be something that it isn't. It's really fun. Now, there's been some controversy around Jeopardy, since Alex Trebek, but that's remained largely the same too. And it is you mostly know what to expect, but both of these shows, they've got the reruns. They've got the entire Alex Trebek era that they rerun on a channel on Pluto, and then they've got older episodes of Wheel that they run on its own channel on Pluto. So they're a lot of fun, and I really enjoy them. But gosh, it reminds me of, again, how wonderful it is to have a simple experience that you can go back to over and over. That television can be entertaining for entertainment's sake, and that people can have an experience where they're happy to be there, they're happy to watch, they're happy, it's just happy. It's very happy. It's still really, really great. And the formula, if they get the right, if something happens, first of all, I'm going to cry like a baby when Pat Sajak dies, when that eventually happens, and when Vanna dies, or they both retire. I'm going to cry like a baby because they're great. They make that show, but they're, even without them, if they can get hosts that understand what they do and can bring that same energy and joy and make people feel happy to be there, it's great. It's a great, fun experience, and I can't say really anything bad about it. It's a great way to unwind and de-stress. It's only 30 some minutes, but It's great. It's absolutely great. And it's a global phenomenon. They just did the week before this week. They did Wheel Around the World. They showed different versions, and a lot of them are wacky, and they fit the cultures that they're in very well. But to us, they're kind of wacky and foreign. But you can still see the fun factor is there. So it's a global phenomenon. I mean, it really is America's game, and I love it. I've bought a bunch of merchandise. I played the games, the video games. The last video game from Ubisoft wasn't as good as I would like. Hopefully, the next iteration that they do of it is really good. But the last one, I was really not that huge a fan of. I still play it, and I play the mobile game all the time. I still get notifications for the mobile game. But what a fantastic show. What a fantastic experience. I absolutely love Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to continue to tune in as much as I can. Even if they do change hosts and if they keep the same format, I will stick with it indefinitely because it is just a great part of my life. It's a great ritualistic part of my life. It's a fun reason to turn on my TV again when there's really not a whole lot of reasons to do that. So really love Wheel of Fortune. And I would recommend anybody who hasn't watched in a while, to watch it. Go back and watch it on Pluto or watch it when it broadcasts. It's just a whole lot of fun. Let me know what your thoughts are on Wheel of Fortune. Do you have any good memories of the show? This has been Super Koopa with another Koopa Talks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Have a good one. Peace.